What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below. As usual, go get it. This video is entitled Too Busy for the BS. Here's the thing. I've had a lot of adversity in life. And I've had to live with a lot of BS in life. But as I got older, like some people say they want smoke, they want problems, they want issues with people. And the thing about it is, when you have goals, you're going to be a little too busy to be with the bullshit. And I think some people don't get that. Like there are people in the world who always want problems with people because they got time. They ain't doing shit. Now, I'm a person who doesn't mind confrontation. I will say that. But, I need to if I want to get you, I need some free time. Because I got other shit to do in life on a day-to-day basis. Like, I'm too busy to just stop everything that I'm doing to bring you the drama that you don't want. And see, that's another aspect of this conversation about being too busy for bullshit. Because when it comes to, sometimes people actually act like they want issues. With enough age and experience and being in situations with people who know what beef and confrontation can bring, you start to weed out who really wants problems or who is really built to handle problems from the people who are just talking. So there comes a point where it's like, look, man, it's not that I'm not with the shit, but I know you ain't for the shit. Like you gonna, you talking, but when it get real, you gonna have your phone out, your camera phone, trying to film everything that happened, or you can be talking to 911 barbecue Becky'd up, right? So, you get too busy for the bullshit. It's like, hey, you know what? I got other shit to do. I'm not playing this game with you. And it gets taxing. Some people, when you have, and sometimes when they say success is the best revenge, sometimes, me as a person, I might be too busy for the bullshit because I'm trying to get somewhere in life. And where you want to go is not taking me where I want to go. So if my path is this way, I'm not going to go turn around and go all the way over here just to, check you. No, I ain't got to, no. Because I'm wasting energy that I could be using, maintaining, going forward. And one of the things about that is I've learned over time that when you focused on what you need to do, the little chihuahua barking is going to get smaller and smaller as you keep going in that direction. Because there are very few people who will chase you while you're on your path to where you're going to, keep some type of confrontation going with you. Now, those people, I love y'all because I ain't got to go out of my way to kick y'all ass. Oh, you just brought it to me. Thank you very much. I got you. You remember, you asked for this. But, too busy for the bullshit. I see people who get in that mode where the gossip, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I say I'm gonna do some shit, I'm capable of doing it, I'm gonna do it, or I'm capable of doing it. That's what it is. We're not finna go back and forth about what it is for 3-4 years. No, hell no. Because a lot of times, I'm too busy for the bullshit because some people are just toxic people. Like, this is what they do. This is what they do with their lives, but this is not what I do for a living. Like, you get what I'm saying? Bullshitting is not what I do for a living. I'm too busy. I'm busy trying to actually, make my life better tomorrow than it is today. And some people's lives don't get better because they're addicted to the toxic behavior. You know, it's always something. It's always a beef brewing, a stewing, and it's like, I'm too busy for this, man. I ain't got time for this. Because what it is that might be that person's thing. And that might be all that they feel that they're good at is bullshit and being on bullshit. That's what it is. Well, other people know because you notice like I said, I had a lot of adversity. There were times when I had a goal and a goal that I wanted to accomplish, and there was a lot of things that happened in between me making that goal and me achieving that goal. And there were a lot of things I had to either confront or let go of in that process. And the things I had to confront during that process of achieving that goal was things that were necessary to achieve the goal. The things I had to let go of are things that would jeopardize me achieving that goal. And there are a lot of people who don't take into consideration because I get it. When I was younger, I had a mentality that like, man, I throw this all away just to just to let you know what it really is. And I wouldn't have a problem with that, but at the same time, it's like I would sleep easy at night because I wouldn't have remorse for what I do to a person, but I would be uneasy because I didn't finish the goal. So I had to weigh those options. Like, okay, the goal is more important than the person and their nonsense. So you got to let some things go. And ironically, in that process of letting go and moving on, you start seeing people separate. And what I mean by separate is people go to different levels in life. For the people who don't ever, who just stay in that mix where, you gotta be in the middle of some drama, they were stuck, stagnant in that space. For the people who are achieving goals, they went to a different level. Then they went to another different level. And then I've seen people, because life is funny, man. Life can be fair or just, or it can look unfair. I've seen people who are on bullshit become successful. And I think that's some of the wildest stuff, because I've seen those very people lose their success because they were always on bullshit. They couldn't maintain or grow in a successful space because they stayed on the bullshit. That's what took them under. Not the success, not whatever was going for them. Even if they worked for it, even if they earned it, even if they got lucky, they couldn't get rid of that bullshit. They had too much. The more successful they were, the more money they had, the more free time they had to be on bullshit, and that very bullshit is what broke them. And then you see people like, man, if I had only just stopped doing this, and this, I would be at this particular space in life. And that happens. Unfortunately, I'm glad I was privy to be in situations where I could see people like that, because a lot of people think, oh man, sometimes the wrong person is winning in life. Well, not necessarily, because you never know what it took for a person to get there, what they had to go through to get there. But you can rest assured that if they're not too busy for the bullshit will get them. Like, you gotta understand something. The more money you make, the higher them lawyer fees gonna be if you do something crazy. Oh, you're gonna be paying. The higher you're gonna get sued, you're gonna be paying. So you gotta be too busy for it. And another thing is growth. Like, do you really just want to be in a childish state where you're impulsive like a kid and you can get triggered real fast and you can throw away everything that you've worked for because you was mad or you want to let people know I'm about it? Because ultimately, and I say this because something happened a couple of days ago when I was riding to take a friend to the airport, and somebody did something in traffic. You know when people act like they gonna run into you on purpose, and then so I just got out of the way, and then they slowed down and started cussing, and I was in the car with my friend because the thing was I had to get them to the airport, and I was like, if I really was to go left, they probably they wouldn't they wouldn't last. And you gotta it's one of those situations where why do I have to do that to a stranger? For what? I could just move on and enjoy the rest of my day. Obviously, if somebody else is living their day so recklessly like that, they're going to eventually sabotage themselves. I ain't even got to do it. So, sometimes that's why I let things go. Because ultimately, the thing was to get them to the airport because they had a flight to catch, not to get caught up in some dumb bullshit. So, mission accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm out with this one, yo. Y'all take care. Peace.